So we recently have embarked on what I call fertility preservation. I'm gonna have a full podcast on this and a separate YouTube video that we can link out to, but we did embryo creation. So I did the what would be the egg freezing process, but I took the medications. I then had the retrieval. I was able to get 27 mature eggs, which is super exciting. We did not decide to fertilize all of them because of my husband and I's faith. We are going to be using every embryo that we actually create. So we only fertilized a small portion of those. And we now currently have 2 embryos, 1 boy, 1 girl, that are now frozen. And the idea behind this is we'll start to try naturally. And then as I get older and with time, we will have those embryos to use later. So this is something that is an incredible medical advancement. So, if you are, getting a little older or have a low AMH and you decide that you want to go ahead and freeze your eggs and you're able to do that. I'm also very well aware that this is not financially feasible for everybody. I did hear that it might be covered by insurance in the near future. I'm not too sure about that. I will try to keep you updated. But I decided to do this before we start trying because we know that there is a decline at the age of 35, of course, not only in eggs, but also the quality of the eggs. So I wanted to have these embryos and some eggs frozen so that we can use them later in the process. So I will have a podcast with my doctor. I will have a full video on the process and why I did it. More about, my husband and I's thoughts. We're also going to do a sub podcast, him and I, on why we decided to do this, how we think about it, and a lot of the careful planning that went into this, even pre-planning for what would happen to the embryos should something happen to us, because it is really important to us.